And like you rightly put it, we are sort of pitching camp at CBD in Nairobi, technically following up on Azimio la Umoja One Kenya demonstrations that are now going to be happening bi-weekly, Monday and Thursday. And today being a Monday, we have witnessed a sort of different scenario from what was happening last Monday. There is not yet any single attempt so far to try and access the Kenyatta International Conference Center. And remember, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya supporters are first set to converge at KICC, where they'll have their first address before they start their demonstrations. And so far, no attempt has been made by any members of the public to try and sort of converge at that particular point. Another joint that these particular supporters are likely to sort of converge is the G Gardens, where members of the police service are holding forte that particular area. The G Gardens is cordoned off. No members of the public can really access that particular venue. And remember, this particular venue is very popular with the Bunge la Wananchi Forum, where members of the public meet there from time to time to transact agendas that are of interest to the members of the public. Relatively, what I can say in regards to Nairobi's capital, business is in a half, sort of. Some have opened, some have not yet opened. It is slowly picking up owing to the fact that it appears to be a very peaceful day. Members of the public, although very few in their numbers, continue going on with their duties, although that particular number is, so to speak, very few compared to the other normal days in CBD. And members of the police service moving around with even horses in the capitals of Nairobi, sort of trying to ensure that no members of the public try to disrupt the peace that is currently being experienced in the country. So we are at KICC outside the Kenyatta International Conference, and members of the police service in their numbers on my extreme end, on my right, trying to sort of cordon off the Kenyatta International Conference Center to ensure that members of the public do not get to succeed in terms of accessing that particular venue, which is very crucial because that is where members of the disgruntled Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition are supposed to meet before they commence their demonstrations, which are supposed to go on around in the Nairobi's capital before they go to, or sort of their delegation makes their way into State House to deliver their message to the president in regards to what that particular coalition wants. You remember some of the issues that this particular coalition is spearheading is to ensure that the cost of living is brought down, so to speak, and as well as ensure that the issues to do with the Electoral Commission, IEBC and IEBC server are dealt with. That is the latest from the capital of Nairobi. We will be keeping tabs to ensure that every other news that emerges from this particular end, we will be relaying it back to you, Troy.